What's good, peeps? Thanks always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Don't forget as well, please, to like and share the vid. You can also support the channel as well. I do have a Patreon account. The link is in the description. All right, let's continue our What Next series, and let's go back up to the heavyweight division and discuss what next for Daniel Dubois. Good 2019, right? 5 fights, 5 wins, 5 knockouts. Young British Fighter of the Year. If you want to be critical, you can say that the level of opponents weren't great. Let's be honest, Nathan Gorman aside, and to be honest, we don't even know how good Nathan Gorman's going to be, but Latte, Tete, Fujimoto a couple of weeks back, that's not great opposition. But he can only beat what's put in front of him, and he was destructive, knockouts and all of those fights. So it was a good 2019. I do expect 2020 to be good as well. I hope it's another learning year. That's what I hope. I don't want to listen to talk of him fighting for a world title, which is very random, or him fighting someone in the top 10. I don't think he's ready for that. I do think it's a good learning year, and I do think there should be someone at the end of the year. That someone, according to social media, could be Joe Joyce. I think Frank Warren, BT Sports, and Joe Joyce's manager, Sam Jones, tweeted that discussions have already started for a showdown between Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois. Obviously, easy fight to make. Both of them fight on BT Sports, both of them promoted by Frank Warren. So it's an easy fight to kind of get done. Frank Warren does make in-house fights. We've seen it before. Liam Williams, Liam Smith, Josh Warrington, Carl Frampton, Nathan Gorman, Daniel Dubois. So you do expect this one to get over the line. I do expect it to happen. And again, for me, an ideal scenario is that he has 3 fights. So I don't know, maybe February, if possible. I mean, Fujimoto was over in 2 rounds. So February, May or June, then September, and then Joe Joyce for a big showdown in December. That's what I would hope. I hope they don't rush him into a Joe Joyce fight next. I think that would be silly. Again, he's a prospect. He's been blowing people away that are, I don't want to be disrespectful here, but E and F levels. I mean, for Fujimoto, I could go as low as H. I could go that low. Joe Joyce isn't that. Joe Joyce is a very good boxer, should be Olympic gold medalist, Commonwealth gold medalist, European medalist, unbeaten so far, has kind of got rid of a few veterans on the way. So Joe Joyce isn't no scrub. He isn't no scrub. I've been critical of Joe Joyce over the last sort of 12 months. But I think he's going to get better with Adam Booth. I think they're trying to work on that movement. I don't know if they can. He's a lot older, right? I don't know if they can now, but even if they can add a little bit to it, this ain't no Daniel Dubois walkover. No way. So I don't think they're going to rush into it. Why would you want to rush a prospect like this? Again, Daniel Dubois is only 22. I was thinking about this. I wonder how Daniel Dubois is doing commercially. And I hate bringing that element or aspect to boxing, but it's there. We all know about it, right? You've got to sell tickets and you've got to do good numbers. I wonder if he is doing good numbers. I don't know. I wonder if this fight, or the hope of this fight, is that it kind of generates more interest in Daniel Dubois. I think you generate interest by putting him in with decent names. Again, not killers. I'm not saying that, but decent names. I mean, Fujimoto doesn't help, right? You're trying to generate interest about your fighter. You can't put him in there with Fujimoto. That was just ridiculous. And the fight before that, I think that was Tete or Latte. I can't remember which one. Not the one that had a go, the other one that didn't have a go. Those fights just don't do anything for building his reputation, his brand, and ultimately building his fan base. So I do want to see him, and I've said this before, but I do want to see Daniel Dubois in there with guys in and around the top 30. Chuck out names, I don't know. Everyone kind of mentions the same names, but in and around the top 30. I said Molina, and I'll say it again, Molina could be a decent name, right? I mean, or someone like a Molina. So you kind of tick off those guys, and then you fight a Joe Joyce who might be floating around top 15. And then if you can tick off Joe Joyce, then 2021 opens up the floodgates in terms of big fights. But I think they should take it easy with Daniel Dubois again. Yeah, take it easy. Again, most of the top guys in the heavyweight division, apart from maybe Tyson Fury, most of the guys can punch. So I'm not uber impressed that he's knocking these guys over. I think anyone decent would knock over the guys he's knocking over. So I do predict it will be a good 2020. But I'm expecting bigger and better things in 2021. I think if they match him right, give him good learning fights, he's going to get better. And there isn't that much amateur background as well, so he's learning on the job. But I do hope that they take it easy with him, no rush, and again, expecting really good things 2021.